Finally, I did this long-awaited video that some people have been waiting since September of last year. Anyway, today's the day after my birthday, so sorry if my voice sounds like it's been through a hairdryer. Anyway, Alfonso Torres! So, Alfonso Torres is obviously the country of Spain. In my weird Countryhumans headcanon AU thing, he has his appearance. He has a very obvious Spain flag across his body. He has various freckles, mostly in his elbows and his cheeks. He also has them on his knees, but like you can't see that because he has his pants are covering. He has black pants and normal shoes. I don't know how to draw shoes, so I just give all my characters either slick shoes or boots, which I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to be a better artist about it. He got a faja de San Fermín. I don't know what you call it in English, but it's basically those things people wear to the bull runs, which is kind of ironic if you don't know autonomous lore and you don't know that his horns are part bull, but he's not a bull. He's a humanoid. He's a country, an homo patria, if you scientifically will like to know about it. He got a faja de San Fermín, and he has the typical very Spanish white shirt. He has a button up. It was actually a gift from West Germany in his backstory part of the video, but basically West Germany kind of gave him one of his clothes because the Berlin Wall, and he knew he was going to die. Which sounds sad at first, but like they love each other. No, not in a gay way. Like Alfonso is pansexual, but Emmanuel of West Germany is straight. Well, was he's not alive anymore. But Germany is still is one country, not two. He's got a bracelet that someone gave him because he likes wrist accessories, but he doesn't like it when they're uneven accessories, which is kind of ironic because he has one bracelet on one of his arms. And he likes even numbers. He got the OCD, but not the excessive cleaning. He doesn't like to clean. He's got the free eyes, which are Castilian influence eyes. He's an infector of Castilian influence, aka he can make people want to touch each other and kiss and hug. Physical affection is the thing with Castilian influence. He kind of has it under control. Of course, like the Castilian Empire is not a thing anymore. At least I hope so. But of course, the influence still resides in the countries that the empire conquered, like Mexico and Colombia and Chile and Argentina. But they're slowly getting better. They're slowly building their safety influences, which is good. He has hazelnut hair. I don't know how to explain it. I really struggle with trying to explain color and hair. But basically, he has dark brown hair, or I don't know how you call it. And then he has a little bow in between his two black horns, which are black because his dad was the fascist, even though he never met him. Like, fascist Spain was Malik. I need to do like a post about him or something, because he's kind of a very interesting character, but I also don't want to spoil him for the series, so yeah. Oh, and he has a missing fang, so he only has like one fang. In terms of personality, Alfonso is a very cheerful guy. He likes physical affection and can be kind of nerdy at times because he has autism, but he's misdiagnosed with ADHD, so he thinks he has something, but no, he's actually autistic. His special interests include marine biology, country biology, and literature. He kind of hates Harry of the United Kingdom because he's a very fan of classic novels and like Lope de Vega and Shakespeare. Meanwhile, Harry is a big fan of science fiction and newer authors like H.P. Lovecraft and I don't know any. I literally went to literature class and I don't know any more. I don't know, Philip K. Dick. Yeah, he's more. He likes science fiction. But Alfonso doesn't like that. Alfonso and him fight a lot over which book is better. You might be wondering, wait, it would make more sense if Alfonso likes science fiction because Shakespeare is very notorious in the classic novel era. You know who inspired Shakespeare? Spanish authors. If you look into it, actually, there's a lot of like inspiration from Don Quixote in English literature. Sorry, I went a little bit of ramble there, but basically, yeah, they hate each other because of literature. They actually get along very well. It's more of a friendly rivalry kind of way, to mimic the Gibraltar thing. But I honestly don't like it when people are like Spain and UK hate each other because of Gibraltar. Like Gibraltar has been there since the start of Alfonso's family, since the Spanish War of Succession. I don't know, the Treaty of Paris was weird. He also has a very severe addiction to hot chocolate. This is mostly to represent one of the most traditional chocolates con churros. Basically, what it says on the name is just you dip churros in hot chocolate and you eat it. He normally drinks a lot of hot chocolate when he's sad. He's a kind of casual guy. He doesn't like to be very extravagant unless the government tells him to. That's why there's another design of him that is not shown in the speed paint, but basically that he has like a torero outfit. Very secret interest in architecture. Because, oh my god, I didn't mention this. This is like my favorite part on Alfonso, and I didn't mention it. He has Play-Doh in his house, and he likes to, when he gets insomnia because a certain Moroccan has sleep powers, kind of spends his nights practicing surgery with Play-Doh. Like, those games that will be like, remove this organ without this person dying or whatever. Like, yeah, Alfonso plays that, but he makes the game. Like, he makes the set, he makes the organs by hand with Play-Doh, and I don't know. He has very precision because he's a surgeon. He's a cardiovascular surgeon, aka he studies the heart and the veins of the heart, which is very ironic because one of his ex-girlfriends is Calista of Italy, and let's just say she has a severe heart problem. It's okay. It's manageable. Oh, talking about Calista, Calista and Alfonso had a relationship that went from 1993 or 4, I forgot, until 2003 or 4, I forgot. How did it end? Well, like, they had a really healthy relationship, but let's just say that because of 9/11, Calista was super worried about Spencer of the USA, that she went to visit them, and let's just say she cheated on Alfonso with Spencer. Wow, what a way to end the relationship. And basically, Calista admitted her faults and ended the relationship with Alfonso, but they didn't talk for a week, but then they became friends because they realized that they actually really like each other's company, and they're very positive. Then there's Severino of Portugal. She's one of my favorite characters because I really like how I wrote her. Like, she's one of my comfort characters. She had a very toxic relationship with Marta, aka Alfonso's twin sister, who died, and he kind of was formed. His first appearance was at her funeral, and everyone did not like that. She kind of wanted to see Marta again because she has a very complicated relationship with her, which I'll probably get into her video if I ever do a video on her. And let's just say that Alfonso was not having it. He didn't like the fact that he was only being asked things. He was literally just formed, and he was only being asked things about his twin sister, which would make him very uncomfortable because it was like they were objectifying him. And Serena kind of broke the glass that held Marta's ashes, and then she ran away. And she thinks Alfonso murdered Marta Torres, but like, bro, he was just formed at her funeral. Why are you doing conspiracy theories? Another thing Alfonso likes a lot is music. Like, his literal way of asking out Calista, even though they kind of mutually ask each other out, was literally asking what instrument she played and then kissing her on the cheek. Like, he loves all genres of music, but sadly his OCD doesn't organize that music. Like, he likes all genres. He likes hardcore and lo-fi and and punk and classical music, but they're all in the same playlist. So imagine being in a car ride with Alfonso and he's in charge of the music, and you go from listening to casual lo-fi songs to suddenly hearing the most heaviest song you've ever heard, and then listening to pop, and then listening to punk rock, and then listening to classical music, to Vivaldi, to Beethoven, and then you're listening to a man just doing spoken poetry on Spotify. Like, he should be it should be illegal for Alfonso to have this or disorganized music taste. Anyways, another one of his friends, which I really like to talk about, is Fotis. I haven't really mentioned Fotis in most of my posts. He's kind of new, but I have been working on him behind the scenes. He's Greece, and he likes to hang out with Alfonso a lot, especially because sometimes with Ingo of Germany they meet up and they like to like hang out and stuff. And Alfonso has a lot of money because imagine being king and imagine being a surgeon. Like, oh my gosh, you're getting so much payment. And well, we all know what the situation with Greece, so Fotis kind of takes advantage of that and spends all his money. I mean, not all of it. Alfonso's chill with it because he doesn't see himself being a lot very privileged or something. He's kind of classist. Ew. Get away from him. He's like he's the royalty. Because Spain is a monarchy and people don't mention that often. Some of his other relationships would be with Noemi de France. She's a woman and she's a model and she's kind of in this not very intense but kind of intense rivalry with his ex-girlfriend, and they kind of fight during meetings and stuff. And then they use Alfonso to be like, which one's prettier? And Alfonso just like, I don't know fashion, guys. I'm not a woman. Go ask, I don't know, go ask Severino. Even though Alfonso is very transphobic to Severino, but it's okay. And finally, his final relationship would be with Mohammed of Morocco, which I mentioned previously that they don't have a very cool relationship. Of course, they hate each other because of Ceuta and Melilla. And lastly, his relationship with his workers, aka las comunidades autónomas, which for people who don't know Spanish, it's the autonomous communities. They're like the England, Scotland, Wales of Spain. And basically, he kind of gets along with them. He also kind of can be a little too possessive over them. But in general, he's a pretty decent boss. I wouldn't say good because every boss has their faults. But let's just say he treats them decently. Apart from a certain someone who the series is about, Montserrat of Catalonia. That's basically Alfonso. I don't know what else. If you guys have any comment or something, or you want to know more about him, I don't know what to say apart from that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this silly video. I hope you guys enjoyed the speed paint. Remember to drink water and remember to not punch children. I don't know how to end this video. Remember to be yourself.